set it up the same way I set it up last week, and boom, it wants to go vertical. For my moderators who are in here, I apologize, because usually when I have to go vertical, it draws in trolls for some reason. Hopefully not tonight. Maybe not tonight. That would be nice if it's not. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on tonight because I can't see much of nothing. Hey, Dixieland Homestead. Hi, Treasure Hunter Neil. Hi, Barbara Hopkins. Hey, Jan. Yo, I'm gonna clean my glasses here real quick, and then we will get going. There we go. There we go. Maybe that'll work. Oh, that's a well, that's better. Hey, Marie. Hi, Stephen. And Ace, how you doing? Karen Worth, Ben's Over Acres. I'm not going to scroll all the way back up to the top, but if you comment, I'll try to get to you and say hey. Hi, Christy Betts and Kathy Williams. Hi, Quilty Mama. How's everybody doing? I think that Paul is at Aussie's. Oh, it could be. Hey, Laura Entman. How are you? Me too. Me too. Very much. Very much. For y'all who have not seen it yet, thank you, Judy Herman, Debbie Drock, and Chandra Sutton. For those who have not seen the video, I put out a video this morning at 8 a.m. I know, that's weird. I usually put them out in the afternoon. But I figured I'd try something different, and it did okay. But I put a video out this morning, and when you get a chance, if you haven't watched it yet, check it out. Watch it. It's a good video. It's a little long, but I promise you, even though it's long, it flows all the way through, and it's interesting. So you should be able to watch the whole thing without getting too bored. Looks like you cured your problem with saying words with the S. They're getting a little better. My mouth still hates these things, and my lips do some funky stuff. It kind of like swoops down over here. Yeah, I got some issues with my muscles here. It's not wanting to do. But it's getting a little bit better. Very, 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 very much ready to have my permanent ones later in the year. Video was amazing, says Peg Franklin. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Julia. It was worth the link, says Chandra. I thought so too. I mean, it was a little long. I could have broke it up into two, but I thought, no, I'm just going to put it all into one. It all goes together. It flows really well. And even though it's longer than my usual videos, it is, it's jam-packed. So there's not a bunch of time lapses in it. There's no music in it. There's more talking, not at the very first, but throughout the videos, more talking. Mike kind of gives a tutorial on different things that you may not know. I didn't know, and a lot of people have contacted me about it and said they didn't know about the installation process above and beyond, you know, your basics. Let's see here. Debbie Druck, we got Sylvia K here, Brian Wilkerson, Ann Parton. Glad Mike was doing so much better to be able to help you out. Yes, we waited. I had the AC about a week. He was going to, when I first got it, come out here and do it, but he got hurt. And so I guess I had it maybe a week and a half, sitting here in the living room. And he got hurt like the day after I got it. And I let him know I got it because we had already been in talks about him coming and helping. And I told him, I said, dude, just wait. Just wait. Just give it time, rest, relax, get better, get yourself feeling better. I don't want you hurting yourself. And yeah, he got a hold of me the other day and he's like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm like, okay, well, I'll do the lifting. And he's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. So, of course, he took care of things. I was going to either help lift it onto the bracket or else just do it. And he wouldn't let me. So I noticed you drinking with a straw. Yes, James Hall. I'm past that point. I don't have to not use a straw. When I have these in, it covers them. All is good. And even without the teeth in, I can drink with a straw now. The sockets are closed. And that's the reason I couldn't use the straw, was because the sockets were open in some of the molars. Hey, Paula from Kentucky. How are you tonight? Kathy Williams agrees it was a great video. Thank you very much. Midnight Vlog says, I got the notification. Just been busy with grandbabies, but we'll go watch it after. Awesome. Thank you. There's Paul. Are you at Ozzy's funeral? Everybody said you were at Ozzy's funeral. But nope, there's Paul. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Laurie. Laurie says, you're looking great. Loved the shorts. You could sure tell your journey as a carnivore is working. It is working. You know, this cabin was 99 degrees the morning that we started. I took some video of the temperature reading. I have a temperature monitor system, and it sits over there in the kitchen, and it was reading 99. But when I took the video, I think it was reading 97. But yeah, it was 99 that morning in the cabin. And within 3 hours after we got it installed, the temperature had dropped significantly, and it was amazing. If it's the AC one I watched, I learned what I needed to learn about it. Awesome to Unearth. How are you? And that's wonderful. Four Winds Farmstead is here. Glad you got your AC running. Thank you. Thank you very much. It is awesome. As you see, I'm not sitting here sweating. I even put a little bit of makeup on today because I'm not just sitting here sweating it all off. And here in a minute, I'll show it to you. Give you a little sneak peek if you haven't seen the video yet. But you'll get to see it in the video. Thank you, Debbie Durock. Mama V had the best night's sleep she's had in years. You better believe it, Jan. You better believe it. It was amazing. I ended up taking down the plastic sheet that I had in between the living room and the bedroom. After about 3 hours, I let the cabin in here cool down for the first 3 hours. Got it to the temperature that I had it set on, which was 77. And then I opened up the bedroom, and by the time I went to bed, it was nice. I have the thing set at 77, 78, and it felt amazing. I had my little fan on low instead of high, and I slept like a baby. Well, babies don't sleep that well. I don't know why people say that. But yeah, you get the idea. Thank you, Barbara Castile. So glad you Mike got your mini split in. Yes, very much. Very much. Mike was invaluable on this one. We had been talking for a little while when I found out that I was going to be getting it. And I called him and I told him about it. And he's like, I'll come and help. He's awesome. He's just absolutely awesome. And he didn't just help. He did the majority of it. I mean, he says I did quite a bit. And I did the prep work. but he did the install. He did the whole install. The only thing I did with the install itself was put up the bracket. Well, I guess I put the disconnect box, but I put it in the wrong place. So, run the wires and stuff. But, you know, that's all prep work. Got that all done so he didn't have to mess with it. But he come over here and he did the whole install. And fairly quickly, it only took, I don't know, maybe 2 hours at the most. And that was with us taking lots of breaks because it was so daggone hot. Oh, thank you for the gift, James. Well, that's one plus about going vertical is I can get gifts. That's awesome. I think that's my first gift ever. Thank you. Hey, Randy Moore. Thank you very much. Hi, Ann Rockwell. Everybody's saying hey to everybody. Midnight Vlogs was watching Ozzy's funeral online. Oh, wow. That's on right now. That explains why we're low on viewers. That's okay. People will come back and watch it on the replay. Hi, David Moffat. How are you doing up there? Shallow Acres. Hey, Weasel. How are you doing? Denise Parada is here. Thank you very much. And pretty much, y'all, if you're watching the replay, what the chat is they're telling me how much they love the AC and they love the video that I did this morning. So again, if you haven't watched it yet, jump over and watch that video because it's a little long, but it is awesome and it keeps you going the whole time. I thought it was a great video. The heat is brutal, says Christy Betts. You want to believe it because I went out to take care of animals and whew, it is brutal out there. We've got thunderstorms popping up all around us. The area, I mean, when I say us, you know, I'm just here by myself. But there's been thunderstorms popping up all over the place this afternoon. And we just have to kind of keep an eye on that for this evening. But right now, all is good. Was shocked how it got cold. It got so fast. I know. Tell me about it. It went quick. And man, it was pouring. And you can see that in the video too. It was pouring the water out of the drain line, which is all the humidity that it took out of here. The humidity dropped drastically. And I mean drastically. The humidity was just like, it feels so good in here. I wish you could feel it because it feels amazing. Not too cold, not too warm. It's just perfect. I get a little cold if I sit in my brown recliner, which is where I usually sit. But I get a little cold in that one because we had it like blasting down towards there. And I ended up having to put a long sleeve shirt on last night, which was awesome. And then I ended up using the remote buttons to switch. It has a swing. You can swing it up and down as far as where it's blowing towards, and you can swing it right and left where it's blowing. So I swung it to the left so it would blow, excuse me, more towards the kitchen. My second act, Steven says, did they give you all the teeth they pulled so you put them under your pillow so the tooth fairy can help pay for your new teeth? I wish. No, I wish. Ann Rockwell says our heat index was 117 Monday. So hot. Yes, very much so. It's been like that here too. Just awful. Hey, Cindy Ellis. In the sun, my thermometer was reading 98 in New York, but the real feel was 86. Well, that sounds pretty comfortable. That sounds pretty comfortable. Hey, Lori Carp. It's been ranging in the 110 to 115 for the heat index here, and around 98 for the real temp. Simply Jan, girl. Let me... come on, I don't want to block her. I want to hit that heart. Come on, let me hit that heart. There it goes. Just because I love you. I love you too, Jan. Thank you so much. That's sweet. I appreciate it. When I was 20, says Judy Herman, I changed irrigation pipes in Western Washington. 115 to 120 degree weather. You know, that is miserable. I am sure, Judy. That is miserable. Thank you, Cindy Ellis. Yeah, it is hard. Stanley York Sr. is here. I watch you, and Mike installed that AC. Awesome. Thank you very much for watching. Hi, Haith. How are you, Frank? I like your smile. That's why I always come in. Awesome. I have a smile now. For so long, I didn't have a smile because I was embarrassed of my teeth and my mouth. And now, I mean, I'm a little not happy with how my mouth is going here with my muscles, but that'll all change when I get the permanent teeth, because they won't have that palate in the top of them, and they won't make me talk funny, and they won't make my lips do funny things either, because they'll actually be attached. Paul says, wow, Jan, so you don't love me, huh? I see how it is. David prefers temps in the 70s. Well, yeah, everybody kind of well, most people prefer 70s. That would be nice all year long. Hey, DeMoose, how are you doing? And Kevin Robinson, hi. Whoop, Paul got him one. He's whacking the trolls. Thank you very much. Hey, Pearly May. Hi, Kim, Loose Screw Ranch. Loved. Oh, I see it. Jeez. On my phone, can't tag, says Kim. Well, you're all right. Two hands high five. Hello. Got a lot of really attractive messages. I didn't watch him when he was alive, so not watching the funeral. Oh, I hear you, Christy. I did when I was younger. I mean, I still listen to some of his stuff every once in a while. Depends on what comes on the radio. Brian says he hasn't watched it yet, but he will. Thank you very much. I sure appreciate it. Raparoni. Oh, gee. My shins are in the real need of a waxing, I tell you what. We need rain bad, says Christy Batts. Yes, we do too. We actually got a little bit of rain this morning. We sure did. It was about 5 o'clock this morning, and the thunder woke me up. And I walked out here and looked and didn't see nothing, and really didn't see much on the radar. And then all of a sudden, just psh, we had a whole bunch of rain real quick. Didn't last for a real long time. Jan, it was amazing to see all that water running out. It sure was. It was exciting. And man, hitting that breaker and then coming in here and hitting that button. And, oh, I think I hollered a little bit off camera, but it was a very happy moment. Game changer for me, like literal game changer for me. Very hot in South Alabama. Oh, I bet it is, Dixieland Homestead. I'm from Alabama. And, yeah, I understand. Was born and raised there. Ann Parton has a major thunderstorm going on right now in South Georgia. Well, you stay safe, Ann. Stay safe, honey. Hey, Rev Joe Jenkinson, how are you doing? And Zare, hi. Shiloh Acres watched that Aussie funeral this morning. Wasn't prepared to cry that early in the morning, but I couldn't help it. When Sharon stepped out of the car, I lost it. Yeah, that is sad. You know, they have been together for a long time. Jan says, I love the remote. I do too. It's got a sensor on it, so I can sit there and set it, and it will judge the temperature not by what it is on the wall, but by what it is sitting right beside me at my remote, which is awesome. And it's got all kinds of fan speeds and turbo and auto, and there's so many buttons. I'm still learning them. What color is your grandma? Mine is orange, and a friend of mine has a purple one. Your grandma? Okay, old model. Paul, only with the air conditioner vents. Thank you, Grim Brain. Says my eyes are beautiful. Hi, Faiza from Persia. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Hey, Patty from Southern Blessed Homestead. How are you doing? Lots of board trolls. Yeah, it looks like it. 2 on Earth says, what size is your cabin? My cabin is 20 foot by 20 foot, and I built it myself. And it's awesome. And it's plenty big enough for me. We have Armandi. Mandy says, how are you? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Welcome in new people. Be respectful or be gone. Exactly, Paul. And I think a lot of them are being very respectful, and I appreciate that. Hey, Devram from Turkey, or it's Turkish. Yeah, unless they say something, that is like disrespectful or mean or, something like that. But Paul knows that. Jan knows that. So, they get them. They get them. Oh, and Patty. Yeah. I'm so happy that you're staying cool in this heat. Thank you, Brenda. I am too. It is awesome. Hey, Charla. Hey, Lainey Houston. I missed you up there. Trying to get through the chat a little bit. Got hit with a $160 soap order. Have to do tonight. Oh my goodness, you're going to be busy, David. Hey, Bible Life. Jesus loves you. Yep, Jesus loves you. At Bass Casting TV, are you trying to send her $50? Says Reverend Joe Jacobson. Well, that would be nice, huh? Bible Life, we appreciate the sentiment and all that, but please don't spam the chat. Just a couple times is good. Linda Miller is here. Hey, and Miss Donna Lou, thank you very much. She says she loved the video today. We're going to get wet tomorrow when I'm helping a friend buff scratches out of the new truck. Blue Eddie can handle it. Yes, Blue Eddie can handle it. Hi, Tim Fritz. Hush up, Grandma. My grandkids would never say that. And this is my channel, so I can talk. I was just at Alabama, says Julie Mason. Cool. Very cool. Oh. Hey, through Mississippi. How are y'all doing tonight? There's Beth be in us Odyssey. Pookies says, I am Millie. I speak English, Spanish, Portuguese, and French. Aw, sorry about your grandpa. Welcome to the chat. See, everybody, we got a 10-year-old in here. Everybody be good. Hey, Charlene. And we've got Harley, 1969, Dave. Says, hola, hola, hello. And Rick from Oklahoma, how are you tonight? And Wendy Hanson says, Mama V, I know Micah's pretty good at his knowledge of everything, but did he mount the unit to your stepping stones? Because if not, it's going to vibrate off. I am watching it right now. I did not have the right attachments for it. I showed him the ones that I have, and they would have been just overkill and just way too much work to install. So tomorrow I'll be going into town and getting the concrete screws, and then I'll be getting put it in. So it's not something that we forgot. It was just something I did not have the right parts for to attach it into the concrete. That's something I will be taking care of very, very soon. Helen Cook says, is the mini split cheaper than the window unit to run? By far, yes. This unit takes about 1650 watts, when it's running full blast. The window AC unit never shut off. I mean, it cannot keep up with even just the bedroom. So it cost me a fortune to run. I'm not sure the exact wattage, but it was probably at least double that. So yes, these are energy efficient. Up here on the wall, I'll show you, y'all. There it is. Up there just working away, and you can't really hear it. And there's no fan going today. Aren't you happy about that? There's no fan noise behind you. Or behind you. Because that's where I always had the fan. But yes, it is. It is much more cost efficient to run. It's very energy saving. Gina says, when did you say your permanent teeth? I love watching your page. Michigan is steaming hot too. Can't go outside for very long, right? No, same here. The permanent teeth, I should be getting my temporary permanents, which are my implants, September, it's either the 15th or the 18th. And then it will take, I'll wear those for a few days, a week, and then let them know if we need to make any changes to them, and then they'll make my permanent ones. So by October-ish, by early October, I should have my final permanent ones. Hey, Jesus is Lord. Hi, Janice. When watching in vertical like you are now, it will not let me get to the like button on my phone. Oh, no. Usually, the like button, where is the like button on vertical? I'm not sure. It's, I don't know why it goes vertical most of the time. I set it all up in horizontal, and it just won't do it. It did it last week, and it was wonderful. And I thought, okay, set it up exactly the same way. And I did that, and I came into the chat. I already had the phone turned when I came into it also. And it says, please change your phone orientation or you can't go in the live stream. I'm like, daggone it. So, yeah, we're in vertical again. Hello, today we are about scream, help to prove this isn't pre-recorded. I'm not going to scream, but I just read your thing, so now you know it's not pre-recorded. Watching for them too. They really don't vibrate much, said David Moffat. Just mounted to the wall. They may hear it inside. Mine is sitting on a table and it doesn't move at all. Yeah, mine hasn't really moved. It's sitting pretty stable. Mine doesn't have the little rubber pads under the feet like Anthony and Roxas did. But I probably will I probably have some in the shed somewhere. Some pieces of rubber or something, that I can sit to give it a kind of a cushion. It really doesn't make much noise. Like, I am sitting directly under it right now, and I hardly hear it. And I don't hear the outside one at all. Now, when I walk out there, of course, you can hear it a little bit, but it's not bad. Thank you, Karen Worth. Don't grind your dentures, Dirty Mike says. Nope, I try not to. I don't wear them at night. I take them out at night. But when I get my permanent ones, which are all on 4s, or they call them all on X or all on 4, those are permanently screwed into my jaw from the top and on the top and on the bottom. So then I'll have to probably start wearing a night guard because I do grind my teeth really bad and I don't want to ruin my permanents. But right now it's not a problem because I take these out at night. And I look really funny. But that's okay. It's a way to an end. Hi, T. I must have a delay. Paul and Karen keep beating me to it. You have a delay, or we're just getting older, maybe, Jan? Maybe? Maybe? Because they get to it before me, too. They always get to it for me. Hi, Dream with Kayleen. How are you? Welcome to chat. Paul just said it. Nope, Jan, you're just slower. See, I didn't say it like that. I'm on my phone, says Jan. See? She's on her phone. MamaV knows better than to tell me to behave. Yep. No, I'm not scolding Paul at all. Lori says, listening to the rest of the chat, getting ready to make meatloaf. Ooh, meatloaf sounds amazing. Bring me some, girl. Hope you have a nice evening. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. You could bring me some meatloaf, or somebody could bring me some meatloaf. Somebody make me some meatloaf and bring. I guess I can make my own, I suppose. Especially since I don't eat a lot of things people put in meatloaf anymore. Yes, we do have a 10-year-old in chat. I'm not sure. He's thundering like crazy. Sorry, y'all. If I lose power, you might lose me, but hopefully not. Paul. Thank you, Janice. You know I'll ignore you. I bet Willie is happy about the AC. Oh, yeah. Willie's extremely happy about the AC. He scooted his little bed over there where the AC is blowing, behind this chair here. He scooted his little bed over there. He is happy. He's very happy. Hey, Kathy, Florida girl. If you can get ceiling fans that will expand on your energy saving, your house would be cool. Yep. And you know what? I went up into the loft. I did. And it feels fine. It's not roasting like it was. Like, you couldn't even go up in the loft. It was so hot up there. I mean, it was so hot in the whole cabin. It's like a spa. But up in the loft, it was unbearable. And it was fine. It was wonderful. Double tap the screen for the like button, says James Hall. Okay, that's how you do it. See, I didn't know that. Maybe I did. Maybe somebody told me that already. But I don't know. I don't remember. Hey, Heather's Backyard. How are you doing? Welcome to chat. No crazies today on Vertical. That's so good. Well, I think there's been a few, but they're getting them before they get into the chat. But nowhere near like it was before. So that's good. But we've got a bunch of new people in here, and they seem to all be being very, very wonderful. And I heard that you're doing a premiere, 3 Mississippi, right after my live stream at 6 o'clock. Looks like they're going to be doing a premiere instead of their live stream. Or with before their live stream, maybe? I don't know. You tell everybody about it, Sid. And guess what topic it is, y'all? And you know what? We should have got together on that one, because I thought about doing a live stream with my video during my live stream. We could have had a back-to-back live stream. That would have been, or premiere. That would have been pretty cool. Get the rubber dampening box. That's what they're called. Thank you, Wendy Hansen. Stop this episode from cracking. Okay. I will. I was late to the party. Hard-boiled eggs. Boiling eggs. There you go. Hi, Chris Russell. Believe me, if I could afford to move there, I would be there with y'all. It is very nice here. Hey, Heather Hopper. We've got, I get no respect, says Jan. Oh, girly, you get all kinds of respect. Just not from Paul. Cave Brody, you want to come to my island? No, I'm perfectly happy in my little piece of heaven right here. David Moffat says he'll send me some meatloaf, but the girlfriend ate. He would send me some meatloaf, but the girlfriend ate it all. Oh, okay. Okay. Put an age restriction on your live. It says Kathy, Florida girl. Nah, I don't need to do that. Everybody can just behave. If we've got younger viewers in here, then they're perfectly welcome to be here. They need to know about living sustainably and being off grid and knowing what women can do for themselves. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. Lori says she would send me some meatloaf, but it'd be cold by the time I got here from work. She got here from Oregon. Yeah, it probably would be. Wrap your meatloaf in bacon before you put it in the oven. Tastes like you entered a whole new world. Ooh, yeah, I probably would. Can't really do bacon with these right now. But after I get my permanent ones, you better believe it, I will be back to eating bacon. Millie says, hey from Nova Scotia, Canada. Thank you very much for being here, Millie. Appreciate it. Ray Castile is here. Says thank you to whoever said double tap the screen. Awesome. Got it figured out, huh? Hey, Paula Decker. How much weight have you lost since you got your new teeth? Ooh, I don't know since I got my new teeth, but since I started carnivore, I've lost almost 60 pounds. Yeah. And it didn't have anything to do with getting my teeth, because after I had my teeth, I had to go off of carnivore because I didn't have any teeth and I couldn't eat the things I needed. I couldn't eat the things that I'm used to eating. So I had to go to mashed potatoes and applesauce, and those things are not carnivore. So I actually gained a couple pounds when I had my teeth taken out. But 3 weeks later, I was able to get my teeth in, and I was able to start back on carnivore. Now, I can't eat any steaks with these things. They don't bite very well. But I can eat hamburger meat. So I eat chili, and I eat carnivore chili. I eat carnivore sloppy joes. I eat hamburgers, cheeseburgers, taco meat, taco seasoning in my meat. I make pizza truffles, things like that. And lots of eggs and lots of sausage, because I can't have bacon right now. I can't chew it yet. Christy says her dogs have figured out when she starts the generator, I bring them in air conditioning. Yeah, I bet so. They figured that out real quick, I'm sure. Shiloh says on my phone, I tap 3 dots on the top right. Oh, okay. Hi, Mr. Myas. Thank you, Nael. Thank you for being here. Heather's Backyard says she has to go. Just popped in to say hi. Have a fabulous day. You have a fabulous day too, Heather. Thank you for being here. Hi, Muhammad. You're looking young and energetic. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You seem like my grandma, said Mr. Myers. Well, thank you very much. Depends on your age. My grandkids are getting to be teenagers. Well, some of them. Some of them are getting to be teenagers. Thank you, Nayeli. Jody Young says, hey, Mama V and everyone. Welcome back, Jody. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Ali Edits just sent 100 pounds. No, you didn't, unfortunately. If you tried to, it didn't go. Guess you sleep well tonight. I love cold bedroom. I love cold bedroom too. And yes, I slept really well last night. I'm going to sleep really good tonight. Hey, Melody, driving home from Saginaw. 110 hot. Yes. Dang. North Arlington prayers, please. Yes, definitely. Definitely. You have lost since you got your new teeth. Yes, I have lost some since I got the teeth too. Because about 3 weeks after I got the teeth, and it's been a couple months now. It's been like, what, 2.5 months, something like that. No, it's getting close to 3 months. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, however long it's been. No, it's been 2 months. It's been 2 months. But after that 3-week mark, I got the teeth and I was able to start eating carnivore again. So I actually did lose some more weight since then. I don't know exactly, but I would say I probably lost about maybe 10 pounds, maybe 8 to 10 pounds, something like that, since I had my teeth done. Because I lost a little bit at first from not eating much, and then I gained some from eating the wrong things, and then I went back on carnivore and started losing again. Chat is going too fast, says Jody Young. I knows, honey. I'm sorry. Hey, Williamsons. They're from Alabama, too. There's somebody else from Alabama in here. They are from Dixieland Homestead. Ham and pasta and green beans waiting on me, says Kathy Flora Girl. Well, good. That sounds yummy, too. Sounds really yummy. Thank you, Paula Decker. MamaV is melting away and looks fabulous. Well, I ain't melting away yet. I don't know about looking fabulous yet, but better than I was. I wasn't too impressed when I saw myself and had to edit those videos for the air conditioner video, and I had shorts and a tank top on in that video that I put out this morning. I had shorts and a tank top on, and I was not impressed with how flabby I still am. But, you know, it's getting better. It's a whole lot better than it was last year. Definitely. I keep telling myself I need to go on the carnivore diet, but I just love bread and potatoes. I get you. Bread and potatoes were my favorite thing, too. But you know what? I don't miss the bread anymore at all. I do miss potatoes, but I let myself cheat. Every other week, I go to the barbecue place, and I have a big portion. They have big portions. So I have a big portion of pulled pork. That sauce has a lot of sugar in it. A big old baked potato and baked beans. That is my treat for myself every couple of weeks. But I only do it every other week so that I don't lose my progress. So I'm not giving up completely. Sausage. Jan, yes, sausage. Hi, Elizabeth Short. How are you doing? There's your shout out. Hi, Wenjiru Emma. How are you? And thank you very much. Elizabeth Short says, shout me out. I subbed. Awesome. So glad you're here. Hi, Heather Dugan. Honestly, just want to say you go and you do anything you want because you are the only one that I care about. I'm not... That's awesome, Heather. Thank you for being here. If you put bread, rice, and pastas in the fridge overnight, it lowers the sugar index. So that's good to know, Judy. Rock Skipper says, bluegill fishing. Do you like bluegill fishing? I do. I've got bluegills in my pond. Fry some bacon, half done, and then boil it. It makes it easier to eat. Maybe. Hi, Bennett. I'm not Granny. I'm Mama V. Then we have, what's up, the Williamsons? Roll Tide. Yeah, roll tide. Roll Tide. I'm not coming to visit till your temps drop. That's right. Exactly. It's too hot. The Williamson says, you do look fabulous, Mama B. It's hot out there, and we all look a hot mess. Yeah, I know. It is hot. No makeup. Yeah, it's hot. Hi from Sam from Indiana, says Ronald Cheney. Well, hello from Arkansas. My cousin's a dentist in Decatur. Awesome, Christy. Is DD5 going live tonight? I'm not really sure. I haven't been on YouTube much today. I put that video up this morning. I put it on the TV so it could play through, so I get my own view. And then, heck, I don't think I remembered to like my own video. I guess I need to do that. But I haven't been, excuse me, I haven't been on YouTube today, so I don't know if they put up their thing or not. So if anybody knows, then let them know. Hey, Yogman. Hey, Mike. Watch it all, mountain living. No, I'm not Aunt V. I'm Mama V, and you know it. We've got Diane Beckett. Hello. Welcome. Thank you very much. And my friend said you were live yesterday. Nope, only go live on Wednesday evenings. Hey, Black Cassetta. Meemaw's kind of cute. Well, thank you. I made it to the bottom. Yay! I caught up. So the bottom line is, if I get too hot in the trailer, I can come sleep on your recliner, says Stephen at my second act. Well, nah, I think you'll be all right, because I have an air conditioner in that camper window, and I'll send it with you if you need it. Cindy Ellis says, the funniest part, the day I moved there and crossed that bridge, the song Sweet Home Alabama came on my radio. I knew it was an omen. Hey, Gypsy Moon, how are you tonight? Just watching your video when you hooked up your AC with Mike. I know you're loving it. I am loving it. It is right up here on the wall behind me, and it feels amazing. Absolutely amazing. And Willie loves it too. He loves it. It's awesome. Dixieland Homestead says, roll tide. I say to roll tide. Rammer, jammer, yeller, hammer. Roll tide, roll. Excuse me for a second while I go all Alabama on you. Hello, Peter Cooper. Wishes from London, England. Well, welcome. We have somebody else from England here. His name is Paul Honeyman. Hi, Nelda Pearson. How are you tonight? Thank you for being here. 10-minute warning. Oh, wow. Yeah, we made it all the way through, and it didn't even rain. Thank you, Lord. It thundered some, but it didn't rain. Steven says, I'll need it. I gave mine to someone else when I got aircon in my house. Okay. Well, I mean, it's in the front window of the camper right now already. So, we'll probably have to take it down, you know, when we move it. But, then we can just slide it back in there. We'll just sit it on the couch while we move it. And, yeah. Hey, Trina Rock. Thank you very much. Hi, Glo. Where are you from? I'm in Arkansas. Peggy says, I like your eyes. Well, thank you. You should see them in the sunshine, because in the sunshine, they are bright ice blue. Florida State Seminoles football. I'm sorry, Kathy, Florida girl. I cannot agree with you. Roll tide, roll. Nayeli says, my mom said you are so inspiring. Well, thank you very much. And tell your mom I said thank you. Thank you very much. Myths, oh, that's hard to say with these. Myths says, I'm so glad you now have AC. I quit worrying about you now. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I know a lot of people were worried. I was worried. It was super, super hot in here. It was miserable. And I wasn't getting much done at all. Now, I can get back to work on everything that I've been putting off because it's been too hot to do anything. I started working on my plumbing some, and I have some video, y'all. I do have video, and I'm going to start editing it the best I can. I've been having some major computer issues, and I know you hear that from a lot of people, but I'm serious. My computer is, I think, 12 years old, something like that, and it has some issues rendering files, so it takes a long time. But I am back on it. I am back on editing. I am back on working because it is nice and cool in here and it's awesome. Lonnie says, going to say goodnight. My 9-year-old granddaughter is going to be on the news at 6. Awesome. Well, you have a good night. Seth Max says, greetings from Bali, Indonesia. Well, welcome. Thank you for being here. Gypsy Moon says it's raining right now. No thunder. Much cooler. Yeah, that's the good thing about the rain is it does cool it down quite a bit. It cooled it down quite a bit this morning, but then the humidity went up, the temperature went up. Yeah. Hi, Lorraine McMillan. How are you? Oh, your grandmother was friends with Bear Bryant's wife. Oh, that's awesome. Jesus is Lord saying, how about them dogs? Them dogs get defeated. Sorry. Yeah, roll tide. If you want to be a badger, come along with me. Go Badgers. Sorry, says Karen Worth. Roll tide, roll. Nayeli says, my name unique. It is. Your name is very unique, and it's beautiful. Or handsome, or how, I don't know if you're a girl or a boy, but yeah. I forgot to tell everyone I got a strained muscle, left back ear infection, left side sinus infection. Prayers for me, everyone. Yes, prayers for Miss Kathy, Florida girl. we got the football rivalry going on in chat. We will. Yup, I got the SEG channel now. My son got it for me. So I can watch all of the Alabama football games this year. It's going to be awesome. My second ex said, loved London when I went there in 18. I've never been to London. In fact, I've only been out of the state, or out of the country once, and it was just barely over the border into Mexico. Hey, hunting stuff with J&J, hello. Kathy, Florida girl, you have a good evening. We're going to be getting off here in just a minute. Supper time, says Jan. I hear ya. We're fixing to get off of here, y'all. I'm going to drop down to the bottom of chat here. My mama used to say getting old wasn't for sissies. That's right. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. I'm going to probably drop down here to the bottom of chat. William says wanted to pop in and show some love. Got to get going. All right, y'all have a good evening. I'm going to get going here too. Everybody check out 3 Mississippi's premiere at 6 o'clock. Give you a couple of minutes to get yourself ready for that. Get over there and get ready for their live chat. Or premiere. I guess they're doing a premiere. And we'll see you next Wednesday. Diddy 5 should be live at 7. It is family night. Empty Homestead at 8. Y'all get over there, and we'll see you on the next one. If you haven't watched the video yet, check out the... live, not a premiere. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was a premiere. It's a live stream. Yes, they're next. 3 Mississippi is next. And if you haven't watched yet, check out the video I put out this morning about the AC mini split. I promise you'll love it. See you on the next one. Love you. God bless.